Guys, it's Alicia. I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while, but yeah, I've just been enjoying summer with my family and stuff. So I'm starting off here with a piece of white cardstock and a Sharpie and a stencil. And I'm just filling in some of the circles here with the Sharpie, and then I'm going to adjust it ever so slightly so that I'll get like a double I don't impression or however you want to say that of the circles. And I'm just going to continue doing that until I'm happy kind of with what I have. And so you see I also did some in two of the corners of the paper as well. And I'm going to go over it with some clear gesso real quick. And I was really praying that the Sharpie wouldn't bleed at this point because I wasn't sure. I've never done this before. And it didn't, so thank goodness for that. But I do want to do a little bit of ink smushing. So I wanted to throw some gesso. And hang on, let me allow Olivia to say hello quickly because she's bothering me and she wants to be in the video.
Hi guys. So my mom will do a quick video. Do this video, and I want to say hi to Craig, and that's gonna be the Monday of this Sleeping Beauty.
Alrighty, so that was Olivia explaining a little bit about whatever she was talking about. So, yeah, so I grabbed another stencil here and I'm using some heavy gel medium and I'm just putting that through the stencil just for a little bit of texture. It dries clear so you can't see it right now that it's dry, but when I start putting some of the inks on there, you'll kind of be able to see it. It's not super obvious, it's just a little subtle touch, so you can see I'm going to be working with the Amy Tan Rise and Shine, and I thought I better get it done because I was listening to the Paper Clippings Roundtable the other day, and they had Amy Tan on there, and she was saying her new collection's coming out in August, I think. And I'm like, I haven't even started. I mean, this is the first time I've even touched any of this product, so I thought I'd get it done. And I am using a 4x4 picture. I did not print this one off my selfie though. I actually printed this one while we were on vacation. This is a picture from our winter vacation when we were on the beach in Daytona, and it's of Olivia, and she's just, I love this picture. She just looks so happy to be there, and yeah, I just really love this picture of her. So I figured because her outfit was hot pink and the background is a very neutral color, it's just the sand, I thought it'd be a perfect picture to use on this layout. I don't know. Leave that alone, honey. So that is what I'm doing. I pulled a few papers out of the 6x6 and I'm just layering them behind the photo. I'm going to be focusing a lot on like the pink, orange, and yellows and just small touches of gray and stuff on this layout, which gray is my favorite neutral, so I love being able to use it. So I'm pulling out my watercolors, just my cheapy watercolors. You can see they're very well loved. And I just mixed together a couple pinks, just trying to match the pinks in the line. And I forgot, I did not do color smooshing. I said that because that was my original plan when I was doing this layout. And then I decided instead of using distress inks, I was just going to watercolor. So yeah, no water smooshing, but I do watercolor. So anyways, yeah. And I have to clean out some of those ink wells because I like to mix colors quite a bit and they just get stuck in there. So I'm running out of clean little wells to mix colors in. So I dried that up and I'm going back and doing the same exact thing with yellow. And it's nice because when this yellow and this pink mix together, they actually create the same orange that's in the paper. So that all worked out great. And you can kind of see that stencil popping out. The gel medium actually works as a resist from like water-based mediums, and so yeah, that's kind of why I put it down there, just to add a little bit of texture. But I didn't want to use modeling paste where it would kind of cover up some of those circles that I drew in. And yeah, so here's my photo and all the watercolors dry and everything. And I like how it is turning out at this point. And so I'm just taking this Hickory Smoke, my new favorite distress ink color, and just going around these papers just so they have a little bit of a ending point because even though they're not, I mean, the triangle one's a little busy, but the other two kind of read as more of a solid or not too, busy. It's just nice to have a ending, point, I guess. So, I don't know. I'm a little rusty. I haven't done a video in a while, so apologize for that. So, anyways, yeah, I popped up the photo and I'm gonna layer it on top of these papers, and I'm not lining them up perfectly. I wanted it to be pretty casual. So, yeah, and I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac actually to glue the whole picture down because I use so many mediums and gesso, and sometimes ATG doesn't cut it, and I have my Fabri-Tac there from something else I was working on, so yeah. And I love Fabri-Tac. That stuff holds anything together forever, so it's a good glue. It's expensive though, so I usually use it more on like mixed media projects and stuff. I mean, not that this is in mixed media, but like just other things. I don't know. So I'm cutting some strips out of the leftovers of the papers that I matted my photo on, and I am just adding those to those little circle, them areas where I have the circle drawing stencil thingies. Um, just, so there's something there because I'm going to end up putting embellishments and stuff there. So, yeah. And I am loving those new Tim Holtz scissors that I got, the long ones, because I am in love with the original ones he came out with. And I just love, I'm so glad that I finally got those. I waited forever. I don't know why, because I don't know how I lived without them before. I love those scissors so much. So yeah, I'm just tacking those down, and that's just Scotch quick dry in that bottle thing that everyone has now. So yeah, and I just threw some blocks on there to kind of hold it down while the glue grabbed a bit on top of that media. So I'm going to open up this ephemera pack now and kind of dig out a couple pieces. Well, I'm pulling out all the stuff I have from this line. I don't have the whole line. It's pretty rare that I'll buy like every single piece to a line, especially now because lines come out with so many different embellishments. It's like you could easily spend, $70 on buying like a complete line. So I don't do that. I just buy the things that I think I usually will get like a few 12 by 12 sheets that I really love, the 6 by 6, the ephemera pack. If there's chipboard, I'll usually get the chipboard, and then like any other pieces that I really love. So yeah, I just pulled out a few die cuts, and I am going to use some silver accents in this layout, so I did pull out a couple of those. Um, and I cut that flower, that watercolor flower, in half, and that worked perfect because it was like the exact colors that I was using. So I just cut that in half and tucked it on the top and the bottom of the photo. And I'm going to use that silver camera that's down in that bottom right, and that orange heart circle piece in the top right. And I don't end up using that silver happy. I don't know. I can't get it to like look right. And then the photo was popped up and there's layers. And so I just put that back and I'm going to find a different silver piece to use up there. And I'm going to end up using this key, but I'm just going to tuck it in so the little heart part sticks out. So you won't see the key part at all, which I'm okay with. So stuck that in there. And I don't know if this ever happens to you guys, but when I was creating this layout, well, on this day, it took me 2 days. I was kind of in and out, but on this day, I was just really clumsy. I don't know what my deal was. It's bizarre. So, so I pulled out these epoxy stickers, which I really do love these. I kind of almost wish I would have bought two packages. I'm trying to get away from doing that because I have so many. I've done that in the past with so many embellishments that I love, and most of them I haven't even used up the first package, so I'm trying not to do that. But these are, I really, really love them. They're so pretty. So I'm going to use, I think, three of them. I used one that says something about sunshine, and then I used one that has kind of a map print on it because we were on vacation, and then I used one in the center of that silver camera that says "You make me happy," I think. And these are the clear stickers, and think I'm just going to use two of them. I use that one that says "Meet Cute," and then I'm going to use a pink arrow and put that under the silver camera. I also really love these. stickers, but because I used the gel medium, that Meet Cute one didn't sit flush, so it kind of bothered me, but I didn't want to peel it back up, so I just left it there. It's all right. You can't really tell that much. So I'm going to do a fairly long title. Those silver thickers, they are foam glitter, and those are Amy Tan from like a long time ago. And then I'm using these Amy Tan transparency letter stickers, which I love. And this isn't the first pack of them that I've ever owned. I picked them up at Hobby Lobby a while ago. Um, and I love them. The colors, and the colors go with pretty much all her lines, so that works out good. So I did do a fairly long title. The title is going to be That Smile Does Something to My Heart. And so I used a different color of the Amy Tan transparency stickers for smile, something, and heart, and then those glitter stickers for kind of the smaller words in the title. So I spared you watching me do all of that because that title took me a while. But there it is all down, and I love the way it came out. And now I'm just taking some silver thread that I have and tucking it in the top and the bottom of the photo just to add a little bit more silver accent to everything. Just use some Scotch Quick Dry to glue that thread down, and that is a yellow little die cut from the die cut pack that I just popped up, that heart. So these are some metal tags that I have had forever, probably since I've ever started scrapbooking, which isn't like forever, forever, but years. Ooh, got popsicle. And, those are kind of like back in style now. So I dug them out and stuck them in this little cup and set it on my desk so I could remember to use them. And they have like a silver metal rim around them, which is perfect for layouts with silver accents. And so I'm going to use two of them. One is a vellum one and one is this yellow one. And I'm just going to layer them behind that camera. And I just cut the thread that came in that vellum one down to put in both of them. And yeah, I really like how that looked. I mean, it's just nice to like have stuff in your stash that you never even thought about using, and now it's kind of becoming a trend again, and to stick them on and use them and like it. And so I was happy about that. And yeah, now I am just grabbing some of these words phrase stickers. These are Heidi Swap from, they're kind of old, they're from Michael's from a while ago. And I'm just taking some of the clear ones with the black writing on them and sticking them in that top right corner. And then I grabbed that black one with the white writing and stuck it under that arrow down there. And then this is just a silver clip, again from the Heidi Swap section, I guess, at Michael's. And I'm just gonna tuck that on my photo there. And I'm just gonna use some foam tape on the back to kind of give it a little more, not really so much stability, just so it sits even with everything. It kind of had a weird, different level, so. Yeah, I just pulled out a few embellishments that I thought might go. I thought about using this LOL, but it was just too big and bold, and there wouldn't have been anything else wood on the layout besides that, so I'm going to put that back, but I do love those. And then these are from Bella Rouge by Pink Paisley, and they're just silver glitter puffy stickers, and I'm just going to use some of the hearts and scatter them in a couple places. So I'm done with those, and I think I'm gonna sprinkle. Yeah, I'm gonna use my Heidi Swap black color shine and just do a few sprinkles um, here and there, just around the clusters and stuff like that. And I don't know, I was taking the piece of thing and chip or whatever that is and packaging and trying to try it. I ended up just using my heat gun though. And then I took my roller date stamp. That's an Amy Tan one, and it says happy memories, I think, or happy moment, happy memories, and the date. And I used my Hero Arts ombre ink pad. And just use that on the roller date part. And then I just did like 2 lines of journaling, 3 lines of journaling, nothing major, just to have some a little bit of journaling on there. And yeah, now I'm gonna take this Bow Bunny stitching uh, stamp that I have. I just wanted something to close in the layout. I do that quite a bit. I kind of just have a hard time leaving white backgrounds without like a edge around them. And so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just putting everything, using that around the border. And I'm using gray archival ink for that. And then I grabbed this little Heidi Swap stamp, and I'm just using first an arrow, and I'm just double stamping in a few areas with it. And I'm going to grab another one that says here and now. That actually might be the one I'm using there. It says hashtag here and now from the same stamp set, and did that. And now I'm going to take this arrow from this Amy Tangerine stamp set that is pretty old too. But I love that stamp set. I might use that more than anything. I don't, when I stamp on layouts, I use that one a lot. And I'm using that ombre ink again. I was going to use the gray, but I thought, let me use this. And so I did, and I love the way it brought in more orange and yellow because it's an ombre, so it has different colors in it. And I like how it just added more color to the layout. So yeah, I'm just, again, just triple and double stamping it in different areas, just making it look very random. And that's it. So here's some close-ups. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments, and I will hopefully see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.